What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the DJ Booth podcast, the private event DJ premier podcast in the world.
I'm going with it. Let's go with it. I love it.
With my guy, Brian B. I'm Joe Bunn, and we're back for another episode.
This is sponsored by, I'm going to hit it early,
Do that. That makes more sense.
DJ Event Planner.
DJG.
Have you ever heard of it?
Event Planner. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've been using that shit for about 2 decades.
It's crazy to think that, right?
I really have been booking shows on this thing. Use the clients using the planning portal for probably 2 decades.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. So
Yeah.
shout out to Troy and his people over there for sponsoring this beautiful podcast for the entire year.
They have.
They did a year.
Yeah.
So thank you. And then our homie, Mr. CP from S3, ESSTART.com. They have photo sharing apps. They have a seating chart app. They have a suite of super cool things. Just go check it out right now, ESSTART.com.
Perfect. What do you got?
Yeah, I got some stuff for you. This went well a couple of episodes ago. I was very interested in your answers. So I've got a part 2.
Part 2.
I call it DJ Dilemmas Part 2. Okay. And so it's like you gotta think
Either
about
or.
what you would do.
Yeah.
And then you have to justify.
Okay.
I repeat, justify your answer. Hair's looking premium today.
Is it? Yeah.
When did you get a cut?
Friday, and it's just like it's now at the perfect spot.
Right.
The early, like
Friday's
too
too skint.
Yeah, too skinned.
Let me check the fade real
The
quick.
fade,
Yeah,
it's solid.
clean.
It's solid.
clean.
Yeah.
What do you think, Saquon? It's good?
You gotta
Fade
go with
approved.
and then my guy does the knife shave
I love that.
right
With
out
the
that
hot,
fade.
with the hot towel.
Oh, so good, so good.
dang.
You got to go with my
How
guy.
often are you going?
And now I've scaled it back, so I'm going. I used to go every week.
I know.
Now I'm going twice a month. Still is a lot.
What, for money reasons or just time?
Both.
Yeah,
probably.
I quit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I went straight. I went straight just home one guard.
saving that money.
Yeah, dude, it was $60
I
to get a
know.
buzz cut.
That's crazy.
I'm bald.
That's crazy. Hey, by the way, did your girl Shalene hit you up?
No,
She hit me up.
She did?
She's like, "Hey, I'm coming back. Not to move, but just to visit." And she's like,
Yeah.
"Can you fit me in?" And I'm like, "She's like, I'll be there on a Saturday." I'm like, "On a Saturday,
Yeah.
You know what I do.
Yeah.
You know I'm going to be gone." Like,
but
what?
also, hold on a second. Also, your boy, what's his name, has been your barber now since Shalene
Sam.
left.
Yeah,
That's cheating, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cheating.
yeah.
You don't cheat on your wife. You
That's
don't cheat
true.
on your barber.
yeah.
Come on, bro. What are you
Well,
doing?
no, the reason why I was
You
gonna go,
considered it.
I
could
considered
tell by
it.
your face.
I did, but the reason why was because my guy I got sick and he couldn't see me. And so I'm like, well, perfect timing, except you're coming on a Saturday. I'm gone. Can't do
okay.
it.
I'll add a show opener. Shalene moves back.
Ooh.
Shalene moves back.
Ugh, that's a toughie. I feel like I
You
liked
have
her.
to answer. This is a part of the game.
Yeah. I really did like her. She was good, but I think I got to stick with my new guy.
Wow. Okay.
He's got it down now. Like we've come to
They both ear fuck you though, right?
They do. I think
Yeah,
it's
that-
just barber. I think it's just,
Chatter.
it is. It's part of the
Yeah.
gig. But yeah, they do. I think it's hard. Like if you're in a one-on-one situation, how do you not? Right? Like if you're in a shop and you got 9 other barbers in there,
Yeah.
that can kind of like mask the silence because you hear other people kind of talking or whatever.
Yeah.
But when it's one-on-one, like what are you gonna do? Just
That's a
be
great
quiet
point.
for a while?
Great point.
All right,
Great
give me
point.
these other ones here.
Okay, I'm ready. Here we go. 2 weddings, same
2
day.
Ooh.
One's your cousin, but like the cousin you like you went to the beach with, and y'all
Okay.
used to make sandcastles. The other is a celebrity. You can only do one. Who's getting ghosted?
Oh, it's gonna probably be the cousin.
Jesus, bro, that's your family.
I know, but you know what? Like they don't have no money. And if this is peak season,
He's honest.
if it's peak season,
Yeah.
the celebrity ain't getting it for free either.
No. This was a paid gig, but I mean,
Yeah.
the celebrity's going to go through like Eppolito, and it's going to be like a
Yeah.
$1 million wedding,
Yeah.
and you can make up like the Brian B. $25,000 package.
I think people know, my family knows, like, hey, this is my
livelihood.
Yeah.
How
Like
you feed your family.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. All right. I'm going to allow it. Ready. You're booked for a wedding. Okay. But ready?
I'm ready.
It's at Chuck E. Cheese. Hold on. I'm not finished. Full pay,
Ooh.
luxury wedding planner, and the vendors you know and respect. Are you taking it? It's at Chucky, and you could be photographed and videoed at Chucky.
Oh,
And
man.
and I'm talking about back when Chucky had the animatronic.
animatronics.
The
So I got a guy. He's an amazing.
Hold on, you're not answering.
No, I'm telling you. He's
Okay.
This is it. Subliminally. I have an amazing DJ. I'm not available, but I have a guy, and his name's Joe Bunn. He does these. He's at Chuck E. Cheese all the time. You'll love him. He even has the hat.
We might have to pull up.
I'd pull up. Am I giving Brian B money?
Yeah, sure.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
No, it's off brand for you.
I can't do it.
Joe Bunn's doing it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay.
Especially the Chuck E. Cheese here.
Okay. Now, take this one with a grain of salt. This is bypass all that stuff that you do where you get them to sign off that
All right.
you're the lead.
Yeah.
Just make it more like you're more like Joe Bunn level DJ, right? You're not Brian B. You show up.
Uh-huh.
Bride walks up to you, hands you a flash drive. Only play what's on this. What do you do?
I mean, I play it. I gotta play it, I guess. If I'm Joe Bunn, I'm doing anything, right?
Yeah, if you're Joe Bunn, you're a yes man.
So but I mean, I'm testing these. I'm running it through the. So this is what I would do. Literally, if that happened to me, I'm putting him in through the analyzer on Serato.
Okay.
I'm plugging my Serato, going iPad, Spotify, until I know that I don't have any corrupt files.
I got you. Right.
Then plug back in.
I guess I'm more thinking of this question as like
the songs.
you don't know what the songs are
Right.
at this point. You've done no prep.
I feel like I
don't
can figure it out.
Okay. Last one. Your next 3 gigs.
Uh-huh.
These are your 2 choices of tech. Vinyl only or iPod with the jog wheel from 2007.
Wow. With
So-
CDs, you mean?
No, like literally an iPod. So an
Okay.
iPod,
Okay.
not a phone, no internet
tick, tick, tick,
connection.
tick, tick.
You remember when they used to go click, 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 click? They had that little jog wheel on the
Yeah,
front
but that
of
wasn't
them.
an
but you
iPod.
had
That
that
was
was
iPod.
No, that was an iPod, but
Yeah.
you did have to upload your CDs to the computer and then put it
Dump them onto the iPod.
Okay.
But you've got an iPod,
All right,
a fully loaded
iPod.
top
Okay.
200 wedding songs
Got it.
or vinyl only, like actual vinyl, not Serato.
Yeah, I could do violin only. I would do that.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'd be more comfortable than the because you can't beat mix that stuff.
You
very
definitely
well.
cannot.
So I
you would
think I
channel
would-
fade it. You
yeah.
would be channel fade.
I mean,
I'd even give you 2 of them. What if I gave you 2 old school iPods?
no, it's still.
Now you're vinyl.
It's like go vinyl.
Okay. All right.
Could you do it?
No, not on vinyl. No.
You couldn't even.
I wasn't. I
I mean, I'm not gonna scratch. I don't scratch
No.
normally either.
I-
but I can blend 2 songs together.
Yes, I can blend 2 songs together, but like I guess I'm thinking about it more from a record standpoint and just like needles and bumping the table. Like we were mobbed on Saturday. Like, I mean, there ain't no way you could play a
Yeah,
regular
that would have been
record.
Right.
crazy.
It was nuts.
Right.
We were right on the dance floor, right where we wanted to be.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even see the bride and groom. Like it was nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, one of the things our podcast seems to do, especially when it comes to the music
Yeah.
stuff, is people love when we give them lists of ideas and just to enhance what they may already have.
You're right. You're
you put
right.
out the post. You said, "Hey, what would you guys like to have us create a list for?"
I did.
And
So we've done, hold on, recap for the audience real quick. So my stomach's growling. If you hear that on the microphone, I'm sorry. Recap that for us, Brian B. What have we put out so far?
I know we've done cocktails.
We have.
We've done dinner.
We have.
And we've done ballads. I
That's
believe.
right. Those are the 3, and those were all on Spotify. This
Right.
one is a little more unique. I think it's going to be PDF based.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
So this was, we had a couple people ask for
Mhm.
instrumental beds
Mm.
for like corporate walk up music. I'm also going to say that this could work for toasts.
Yeah, you're a big never a moment of no music.
Well, when they're giving the toast, it's dead air.
Yeah, of course. Right,
But
right.
in between, I hate when you're like, handing the mic.
run the scenario real quick. So
So someone gives a toast, or let's just say,
no, actually do it live. Like John, the best man, is getting ready to give a toast,
okay.
and then walk me through that.
So at that first one,
Yep.
it's dead air. And I just say, we're going to go into our toast for the,
So
for the
let's
evening.
just say you fade out the dinner
Yep.
music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope you enjoyed your meal. We're going to go into our toast now. Our first toaster is John. He's our best man. Take it away, John. And he,
And then you're hitting a music bed.
no. Then I let him do his thing.
Okay.
Gives us toast.
Okay.
I have 2 tracks ready. One that is more upbeat, one that's more kind of sentimental,
Oh.
because I don't know how he's going to go
I don't either.
till we're in the midst of it. Then he
Okay.
finishes. And so let's raise a glass to the thing. Play as soon as he says at the very end of the toast. It's kind of like a timing thing, kind of like when you would say, for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. or whatever. As soon as he says that, then I hit the song.
Me too. Right. You're talking about for the ceremony.
Right. Same thing in the toasts. Because they're holding the,
Yeah.
they're
I've heard
holding
you
the
say
mic.
that before. I don't do that, but I do like this idea.
Because it's a little awkward sometimes if they're just like hugging and you got nothing playing and you're waiting for that moment to get over with.
Yeah.
So I play a little bit, maybe 15, 20 seconds.
Right. Until the next,
Until
and then
dead
fade
air.
out.
Go to
Next
the next
up,
thing.
maid of honor,
Yep.
Kathy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
good
you got to
shit.
have 2 because
I hope
unless-
y'all listen to this podcast.
you know.
There's always gold. There's
Right.
always gold.
So
Anyway,
that could be for the toasters, but for corporate, it
Yeah.
would be, hey, we're bringing up the CEO to talk. What's that walk-up music like?
Sure,
So
sure.
do you have like a playlist? Do you have a folder of
I
these
do.
tracks?
I have a giant folder of basically instrumentals that I have either hot cued or cut to the best part. And let me preface that by saying there's a lot of like hip hop and R&B and EDM, so it's all tempo related. And out of all of them, I don't think any of them were ever what I would consider a hit or something I'm going to play. Like I'm not going to play like We Found Love instrumental.
Right.
But I might play like Turn Up the Music, Chris Brown or whoever that was.
Right.
So something that I would never play in a dance set, but that has good energy, or even just sometimes hip hop things like
Right.
like a roots song
Right.
that just is instrumental. And those are either found, Randy makes a lot. I mean, now I guess technically you could make your own and just take the stems and
Right.
drop the vocal out of it and,
Right.
and record it on your Serato, or even just do it live, like find a beat. But I think the key is, for me, I don't like to play stuff that it is going to be played during the dance party.
And where are you finding these? Like, how do you know? Like,
Randy is kind of my curator, if I'm being completely honest. I think he does find some in certain music pools. We use about 5 different pools. I think there's some music on X-Mix. We have DMS. We have Club Killers. We have this, that, and the other. But I'm intentionally searching for instrumentals. And whenever I know I've got to do one, especially when I'm doing 30, 40, 50, 60 names, like at these hospital award shows or something, I'll usually hit up Randy and be like, let's refresh the queue. Like, let's put some new ones in here.
right.
Hey, Brian B. here. Sorry to interrupt your regularly scheduled podcast, but let's be real. You're here because you actually care about your DJ business. And if you've been nodding along like, yeah, I should totally step up my game, then let me make it easy for you. I've got a coaching platform, the DJ's Creative Edge, where I help DJs like you stand out, raise their prices without feeling guilty, and actually get paid what they're worth. We're talking one-on-one coaching, a killer course option to help you define your uniqueness, and a group coaching option with other DJs who actually get it. The website, thedjscreativeedge.com. That's thedjscreativeedge.com, because repetition works. And if you want to just lurk for now, hit up Instagram at the DJ's Creative Edge. All right, back to the show before Joe starts yelling in his extra thick North Carolina accent about how back in his day, DJs used CDs and still had to walk uphill both ways to a gig.
So that's my benchmark is any tempo from, let's call it 95 to 130.
Yeah.
And then any genre, but it's not a hit record.
Right.
How about you? You have some actual examples?
I have some actual examples.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I'll give, when we make this PDF that we'll deliver to the people that love and enjoy and want to know about this and love the podcast, what is that keyword that they're going to say when we chop this up into a reel? Walk up?
Walk up.
Walk up.
No hyphen.
No hyphen. Just one word, walk up. So you're going to comment that. Let me look at this camera. So you're going to comment that in the comments on the Instagram reel that I usually post, and then I collaborate him in. So you got at Joe Bunn and then at Brian B. Is it DJ Brian B Official? DJ Brian B Official. You can find it on either one. But on my reel, on the at Joe Bunn, all you do is comment the word walk up. And I'm sure people are going to do it on YouTube too, and I have to manually do it, but we love you guys, so we'll do it for you.
That's right.
All right. So you have some actual examples?
Yeah. So
Okay.
to your point, I
Yeah.
think I tend to go either EDM vibes or hip hop R&B is usually what it is.
See, we're aligned.
I feel like you have to be careful on the EDM stuff because there's a lot of times where there's like a big drop.
Right. They hit
And
the
it's like-
808 and you're like, what the shit?
Yeah, and then bam, it hits you all of a sudden.
Yeah, right.
So you have to cut those really, like, be intentional about how you cut them. Usually it's the instrumental in the beginning that I tend to use. I mean, these don't need to be long.
Yeah.
These need to be 30 seconds. I think the longest one I do is 50 seconds.
Yeah.
So super short. This is one that's worked really well for me. This is Jackie Chan, the Tiesto and Dzeko. I think that's what it's called. But here's a little stinger. I call them stingers.
I call them bumpers. Yeah.
But again, it's upbeat.
Yeah.
They're just walking up to the stage. I wouldn't use this for a toast, but I would use this for a walk up for corporate. That's kind of where I was going with it.
It's a great one.
That's
a great one. Yeah.
You can even fade it out if you want to.
Sure.
We talked about this one before, and this is one where you have to watch out for the break. But Titanium,
Yeah.
another great one. This is one that I have like a 30-second version. I have a
See, I would
50-second
be a no
version.
on this one because I'm probably playing Titanium.
Yeah, but for like corporate walk up music, I'm
Yeah.
usually not doing a dance set.
That's right. A lot of times I'm not either.
So I'm just doing the
I'm the
conference.
vibe setter. Yeah. Good
So here's
point.
what this would sound like.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, it shouldn't be that loud.
God.
But again, this is just walking up. I'm not getting to the big break.
Yeah.
This is just the
Oh, there
verse.
is no drop.
There's no verse.
You loop this?
And then here's the,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
just looped it.
Yeah.
That's it. I think
That's
I
a good
actually- And then I'll fade out at the, I gave it enough of a turn.
That's actually a great one. Now, I like this, the little
Yeah.
guitar part.
little
Oh, and you're out
explosion,
of it,
and I'm
right.
out. 50 seconds.
Sure.
If I need to loop it again, I can. I can just hit the hot cue from the beginning.
And you did this a lot
I
for
did
Engage.
a lot. I do, yeah. I still do them for a lot of corporate
Yeah,
stuff.
me
but
too.
Yeah.
But I know you did a lot of
Oh,
Engage
yeah.
stuff too, where you go, our next speaker is blah, blah, blah. She hails from Philadelphia, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Susie Smith. Right.
So here's an example of a hip hop version.
Okay.
If I'm not playing a dance set, this is taking a banger of a track right now. This is the Nokia track by Drake.
Busy.
Here we go. Again, it lets people know that you're not playing just old stuff.
Yeah.
Like you've got a little bit of an idea of what you're playing to.
Yeah. I do try and update mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every once in a
And
while.
then this one I actually added an explosion at the very end, I think.
Damn.
Just as they get up there,
Just a
right?
quick shotgun blast to the forehead.
Yeah. So here's one I've used for a toast in
Okay.
between.
Okay.
This is a
Is this sentimental toast or like anthemic?
This is more chill.
Okay.
So this is Trey Songz with B.O.B. The song is called Not For Long.
I don't remember this song.
It's kind
Is it old?
ish.
Okay. Oh, I know this song. I love
like-
this song. Yeah.
But it's just kind of you know,
Yeah.
R&B ish, right?
This
So
was
if
a big
it's-
song,
if
but
it's-
it wasn't like something I played.
Right.
It was on the radio.
But if they're giving hugs and stuff, it's got enough of a beat where it's not going to be totally Debbie Downer.
I'm gonna start doing that. Saquon, make a note that we're gonna start doing that.
I'll send you a
said,
bunch.
okay. Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Well, can you send me some of the sentimentals too?
Yeah. Well, here's another one like that.
Like Bobby, I'll never forget those moments. You know, on the beach.
Yeah.
You know, here's to you guys. I love you so much, brother.
So this is Odessa,
Okay.
who is a great artist to
Love them.
use.
Yeah.
I think it's a
Yeah.
duo,
Is it a
actually.
duo? I think it is too.
Great artist to use, or great group to use
Yeah.
for those sentimentals. This is For Us, is the name of the track. And he actually has a whole album of instrumentals for this. He did an instrumental album of all these songs.
Speaking of, before we hear this, did you see Moby release?
Yeah, I did see that.
500
Yes.
songs with the
to do whatever
stems?
you want with it.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I saw
Free.
that. That's crazy.
Did you see that?
What?
Dude, Moby put
I
out
go sample.
500 songs, stems, sounds, whatever, and was like, have at it.
On his website or?
I don't know. This was on a reel or something that was kind of going around the DJ, but like somebody like you, a producer, you know there's got to be some gold in
Go
there.
eat.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Time to eat. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, all good. So let's hit it. For Us.
Who is this again?
Odessa.
I love them.
Again, you're the best thing in my life. That kind of vibe.
Yeah, it does have that kind of vibe to it.
I don't know what I'd do without you. You're the most beautiful person inside and out.
Why'd you marry her? We used to go to football games together.
Right. But I'm not even really getting into it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like tingly.
Yeah, tingly. It is very tingly. It's very tingly. I love it.
All right. So I got one more.
Okay.
This is...
Hold on one second before you
Yeah.
go to that. Are you in town Friday? Rufus DeSoul's here. You know them?
I do know Rufus Soul, yeah.
I think it's going to be a great show, but I'm not going to be here. I got to go to that wedding.
Oh, see, I'm leaving Saturday. So, yes, I will be here. Where is it?
Might be at Walnut Creek.
Okay.
I might have a box, though, for you.
Okay. I might check it out. Yeah.
The train just rolled by.
This last one, this is a song called Water. This is by Snake Hips featuring Bryce Vine.
So not the Tyler Water. Okay.
No, this is not that one.
Okay.
Again, instrumental,
Yeah.
electronic a little bit.
Great walk-up song. You're right.
I wouldn't use this for toast, but for corporates. I mean, you could put it, I guess, for toast if it was.
Yeah, I'll definitely add some like of my actual favorites, the ones I
Right.
hear where I'm like, this is perfect. So again, you're going to comment on the Instagram reel. It's going to be walk up in the comments, or if you're watching this on YouTube, just comment walk up. Might take a little bit longer because it's not automated. I personally have to copy and paste it and send you the PDF. But this one's going to be PDF because some of these are going to come from pools, I guess. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Well, it's just hard to find them.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And we'll try. Should we try and list the pool if we know where
Yeah.
it came from?
Yeah.
We'll try and list the pool. Or if there's a Spotify link, maybe we'll even put the Spotify link.
Yeah.
A clickable PDF, if you will, Brian.
Ooh, I love
Those
that.
are sexual.
Yeah.
Okay. We are, we got a quick question here.
Quick question.
Let's
Yeah.
rip through it. All right. You've heard me and Brian B talk about running a successful DJ business every week here on this podcast. But if you want more, you need the DJ's Vault. For just $25 a month, you get access to my proven sales and marketing strategies, all of my documents, live trainings, discounts, and a community of DJs who are growing their businesses every day. The DJ's Vault has been called the Netflix of DJ information. Want to try it free for a whole week? Go to www.thedjsvault.com/free week and get inside right now.
This is from Eric.
Yeah, my guy Eric in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Fan
So-
mail. This came through our website.
Fan mail.
Yeah.
BeyondTheDJBooth.com. You can submit questions to get answered by Brian B or myself or both of us. Question: just had a final consult with my couple. Their wedding's 1 month out, and they tell me for the first time, we don't think most of our guests want to dance. It's far too late to get out of this, so I'm working on a plan to avert disaster. But any advice is welcome. What would you do?
I'm going to let you take it first because I always go first. So you're on the hot seat.
Yeah, it would have definitely been a red flag for me if I'd known this pre-consult. I just would have said, I don't think I'm the right DJ for you.
Yeah.
I would literally have excused myself for it.
Right.
You're committed now, my boy Eric. So I think you go in there, and my take is you try and prove them wrong. I've been told that before. Again, these were back in the day when we used to take any gig and didn't really pre-qualify anybody, and we're $9.95 for everything. And we had some of those people. And my goal, and I do get this still at a corporate event every once in a while. Listen, we know we need a DJ. People aren't bringing their spouses. I don't know if people are going to dance. My goal, my attitude is to go in there and change that mentality and to play my ass off and to try and get people to dance, to do what I do. You know what I mean? I'm going to play it just as if there were, just like it was Saturday, absolute rager, dance floor packed, song one. I'm still going to play it like that. Now, I will finish this statement by saying I would pivot if I'm an hour into it and it's just not going anywhere. I would have changed it to more of a vibe set DJ. Open the doors, let them play cornhole or smoke cigars out on the patio or whatever they're doing, and I would change it more to Summertime Joe at the pool playlist.
Love
I
it.
will say that, but I'm going hard at first,
Right.
and I'm going to try and change what you think your guests are going to do.
So good.
Thoughts?
I mean, just like you, it's a month out, you can't get out of it. You're stuck.
You're in
it. I like to say, stack the deck in your favor.
Woo.
Right. So a couple of ways that I do that. Number one would be if I'm a month out, I use Vibo for my songs requests and things, I would say, hey, listen, if we know this now, and we have a month to go, let's get as many people on Vibo as we can to see what they would be liking, right? That's number one. Number two, when I get there, I'm going to every table during cocktail or during like the seating ever to say, hey, I'm the DJ today. What would you guys like to hear? Is there anything that's really like a song that you think would go over really well?
So not what's going to make you get up and shake your ass.
Right.
Like you're more low key in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Not on the microphone.
Yeah, no.
Going by table to hip.
Yeah.
What's some favorite artists you guys like? Just want to make sure I've got enough.
That's a classic
whatever.
technique.
Right? So it's just easy. Again, stacking the deck. And then the third thing I would say is, well, actually there's two more. Third would be, if you know that it's just not a non-dancing crowd, like you could just tell, slow songs are your friend to start with.
Are. Ballads.
So I would play a ballad probably at least to get a couple of pictures with people dancing.
Sure. Yeah.
And then ease into it, not go like EDM heavy early.
Maybe a line dance if they allowed them.
Yeah.
Crutches.
And then the last one, because this guy's from Minneapolis, I had a Minnesota crowd this weekend at the beach. And you know who's from Minnesota, right?
Prince.
Absolutely. So I at a pivotal point, I was like, hey, I need to switch the energy a little bit. Let's go crazy. Dearly beloved.
Really?
Starts off like that.
Yeah.
I made a quick edit so we didn't have, because the intro was mega long.
Yeah.
Probably a minute of him just talking.
Right.
So I just said the Dearly Beloved and then kick right into the beat.
Was that on their list at all?
It was not.
Holy shit, that's brazen.
It worked. I mean, they either hate it or they're going to love it, right?
Sure.
But I could tell this crowd would be game for pretty much anything. I'd kind of worked my way towards earning their trust.
Sure.
But if you know that like you're in a destination market, you're dealing with people from out of town, find out where they're from. Did they go? Was it a song from their college, that they like? Another one that was really big not too long ago. It was a Tom Petty song I would never play. But because of that was where their college, they play this song a lot.
Right.
I'm drawing a blank on the college name.
Yeah.
Massive.
Right.
So
or
knowing
University of
these
Tennessee, they love Rocky Top or
yes,
whatever. Yes.
Exactly. So knowing
Inner Sandman for Virginia Tech.
Right.
Like, I know what you're saying.
Right. What's North Carolina's, by the way? Do they have one?
I make Petey Pablo.
Right.
Or Jump Around. Jump Around's
But they play that at the stadium?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully that helps.
That's how they do that right before the ball tips at the basketball games. Jump Around.
Okay.
Which is crazy, man, because I was playing that when that came out was when I was in school there, and that was like my go-to at the frats.
Wow.
Like the
Still
peak
there.
hour.
Yeah. Crazy.
Good stuff. Let's put a bow on it, wrap it up, and keep on moving with recording. Every Wednesday these come out. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching on YouTube. And thanks to our sponsors, DJ Event Planner and S-Start. See you next week.
See ya.